Hello and welcome back to Joe's Math Tools. In our session today, we are going to be calculating the circumference of our circle when we're given the diameter. Our pi is equal to 22/7, and we're using the diameter formula for the circumference. And if you're ready to see how this is done, let's get started. So in our example today, we are going to be calculating the circumference of our circle. And remember that we're using the circumference formula when our pi will be equal to 22/7. So let's apply our substitution. So we're replacing 22/7 for pi, and that's being multiplied to our diameter of 18. And as always, if you feel comfortable, you can add in the 1 in the denominator to make it easier with the working. However, I will not be doing that for our question. So we are multiplying our 22 times our 18, and this will remain over our denominator of 7. So let's simplify our numerator by multiplying our numbers together. So we have 22 being multiplied by 18. 8 times 2 is 16. We'll put our 6, carry the 1. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 1 is equal to 17. We're now going to add a 0 and begin multiplying by our 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Let's sum our numbers together. 6 plus 0 is equal to 6. 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So now let's clean up our information a little bit. So our circumference is now going to be equal to our 396. And remember that we are still keeping our same denominator of 7. So now to simplify our answer, we are going to dive into a little bit of a long division where we will be dividing our 7 into 396. I remember that because we are working with measurements, I will divide to 1 digit behind the decimal point just to get a more accurate answer. So 7 can't divide into 3 since 3 is less than 7, so that'll be 0. 7 will divide into 39. 5 times 7 is equal to 35. 39 subtract 35 gives us a difference of 4. We're going to bring down our 6, changing 4 into 46. 7 divides into 46 6 times. 6 times 7 is equal to 42. 46 subtract 42 gives us a difference of 4. We're going now and put our decimal point behind our dividend, behind our quotient, add in a 0, bring down that 0, change our 4 into 40, and 7 will divide into 40 5 times. 5 times 7 is 35. And when 40 subtracts 35, this will give us the difference of 5. And I'm going to stop there with my calculations. So my circumference for this question would equal to 56 and 5/10, and that's in centimeters. And I will include that is to 1 digit behind our decimal point. Okay, so there you have it. We just calculate the circumference of our circle when we're given the diameter, and a pi is equal to 22/7. Remember to always practice these types of questions. Most importantly, practice your division, because I know that's an area where some of us struggle. But remember that you have to practice these things in order to get better. And when you're ready to learn a new skill, make sure that you always return back to Jules Math Tools, where we make math easy.